Now, the Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi, together with the MEC for Education, Arts, Sports, Culture and Recreation, Matome Chiloane, is also today officially announcing the province's 2025 Matric results and top achievers at the Telkom Park. This happens in Centurion. Mbalenhle Mthethwa is there for us and brings us this live update. So Mbalenhle, take us through what is happening where you are now.
Well, it is a hive of activity here where the top achievers in Gauteng are expected to be awarded and celebrated for their hard work. But as this happens, we are also tracking what has been happening with regards to the admission rate at for grade 1 schools. But let me step out of the shot here just to show you some of the learners that are actually walking in right now. The top achievers are walking in and taking their place. Just another indication of the fact that the event will be starting very soon. And as you can see, there is a marimba band that is also providing the entertainment here at the school. You will know and remember that some of the results that were released yesterday do indicate that majority of the schools in Gauteng that performed quite well are schools rather, or candidates that came from the private school education system. And as you can see, it's about to begin. The event is about to begin. But at the moment, we know that the Gauteng Department of Education was quite instrumental in regard to picking up on that paper leak that we now know has led to the suspension of two people who work within the Department of Basic Education. And we understand that the department, we confirmed this yesterday rather, from the DG at the department, who indicated that the department is also considering laying criminal charges against the two individuals who have been found to have allegedly leaked that document. But you will remember that the leak was detected by the Provincial Department of Basic Education. I'm going to step out of the shot yet again just to show you what is happening over here with the expectation that we should be able to see more MECs entering here. We're expecting the Premier to come in very shortly, as well as the MEC for Education, whom we do hope to speak to. And when we do speak to him, we do hope to sort of find out if he is going to be able to address some of the challenges that are emerging as a result of the online registration or admission process, where many parents are now queuing outside the district offices in the hopes that they will be able to find placement for their children. And this is the beginning of that 12-year journey for those children who are still waiting for placement. And a delay to those children is a delay in their future and their ability to be able to one day be one of the top achievers who are celebrated right here today. But we need, to a certain extent, ensure that the department is really prioritizing both the admission of the learners as well as the throughput and the celebration of those who have now gone through the system and are now ready to go into institutions of higher learning. At the moment, as you can see, I'm going to step out of the shot again. As you can see, someone is here, one of the learners being called up to the podium. Really very excited group of young people right here. And I'm actually tempted to speak to one of them. One of them is actually smiling at me. Hi, how are you?
I'm getting you.
Good. So tell me, how are you feeling right now? You look very excited. You look relieved, and it's almost as though your hard work has paid off. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling over the moon. I'm so happy. I didn't expect to be here, but I'm here today, and I thank my teachers, I thank my friends, and I thank my principal too. Yes.
Please tell us your name and your surname and the school you came from and how many distinctions did you get?
So my name is Sonia Laka, and I'm from SPSM school in Lenasia, and I got 7 distinctions.
7 distinctions. Wow. Oh my God, that explains the smile on your face. Because such a beautiful smile. So tell me, which subjects did you get the distinctions in?
So I got in English, home language, Afrikaans, Paal, life orientation, mathematics, physical science, business studies, and accounting.
Wow, excellent. You've got many options at this point in terms of the career paths that you can possibly consider. Tell me, where are you going to study this year? Have you received your acceptance letter from any institution of higher learning, and what will you be studying?
So I want to study actuarial science, but I'm currently not sure which university, but I'm hoping I can go to Wits University.
Certainly, with 7 distinctions, you are right at the top of that list. Well done. Congratulations on your 7 distinctions. And I am sure your family, your parents are very proud of you at this moment. I think South Africa, the province, is also celebrating your hard work. And I think if you were to speak to the class of 2026, what would you say? I mean, after making such huge strides in terms of your achievements, how do you advise them? How do they prepare?
I would say that they have to work hard, but also it's very important to have a balance. It's important to do sports, it's important to have time for relaxation, because it's very easy to burn out, especially in Matric with all the stress and pressure. So work hard, but also have a balance so that you are able to get what you need to get and get your distinctions, but at the same time, don't compromise your mental health.
There you have it. Such wise words from the young lady saying, do not compromise your health. Reminding me of the years when I was in Matric, where we would be warned not to burn the candle from both sides, and that we would end up getting burnt out if we tried to cram everything the night before. So there you have it. We are right at the beginning of this event, and we are going to try and speak to a number of individuals who can give us a sense of what is going to happen with the admission process, but also the celebrations for the class of 2025.
Gauteng maintaining its 3rd position. I'm building up from some of those conversations you had yesterday. What are they saying about this, where you are this moment?
Oh, well, certainly. We do hope to speak to the MEC for education in Gauteng to discuss the very fact that they have retained their 3rd position and KwaZulu-Natal taking the top position. But at when you really look at the infrastructural issues that some of the provinces, especially rural provinces such as perhaps the Eastern Cape, KwaZulu-Natal, and so on, you would expect an institution such as, you would expect the pass rate in Gauteng to be much higher than that of those provinces in these areas, given the fact that they don't necessarily have to deal with some of the infrastructural challenges that some of these rural communities, or rather provinces with larger rural communities, have to deal with children walking long miles or even as much as 10 kilometers before they even get to school. And, with also the access to basic services such as water and electricity right at the school, you would expect Gauteng to perform quite better and really quite well, given that many of those challenges have been addressed by the various municipalities and the provision of those services. But it would seem as though these service delivery provisions have not really, or the infrastructure provisions have not really meant that people are able to perform optimally already, because as you have also heard that it's the private schools that have also pushed up Gauteng, and they are responsible for the high Matric results in 2025.